Will the Bitcoin price potentially retest down towards the 3.8K region at some point later this week? Let's dive in and analyze. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. Today we're going to discuss Bitcoin and the reality of the situation at hand. My friends, this has been one tumultuous month of trading action here for BTC, and I do believe that this action is only just getting started. I think we're going to be in for some absolutely extreme volatility here over the next several weeks. So as a full-time trader, I'd like to discuss with you my strategy, my game plan, and how I plan to crush this market right now in the immediate term. So without any further ado, you guys already know the deal. If you like these daily crypto videos and nightly live streams, smack that thumbs up button, click the subscribe, tick the little bell, and let's get this crypto. Moon the likes, ladies and gentlemen. Moon them up. All right. So we'll begin with our Bitcoin technical analysis. And of course, before we begin, this is not investment advice. This is not trading advice. These are only my own opinions, ideas, and speculative hypotheses on the market. Always do your own research and your own due diligence before investing or trading, as this market is extremely high risk, and I am not your financial advisor. I will never tell you what to do with your trades or investments. That being said, let's begin right here on the one-day time frame for Bitcoin. Now, clearly, my friends, if you are subscribed here, you would know that I've been pointing out this potential large resistance zone here for Bitcoin. Now, it only makes sense from a macro perspective why this area in particular could potentially become a new macro resistance. And quite frankly, that's because of all of this multi-year support we saw back in 2018. It then flipped into a support region. Actually, if we look at the top of the range, look over here, support, then back tested, resistance, support, toggle, toggle, toggle. Then it ripped through. And now upon our first back test up towards the $7,000 region, Bitcoin has been met with an absolutely savage pullback, actually pulling back down from that top there around 15%. So right now we are in the beginning stages of wondering, hey, is this actually going to be the new ceiling for Bitcoin, right? Just as it was the floor, in the past here, it was the floor. Over here, it was briefly the floor. It was the floor over here. Is it now going to switch into being a new ceiling? And if so, my friends, I do believe that this can become problematic here, as you can clearly see. We want, from a bullish perspective, for Bitcoin to be trading above this red box, to be in a full-blown macro bull market, in my opinion. Trading below this box, or even just inside this box, is not very bullish for the facts that I just stated, because anywhere inside this box now is essentially trading at or around a resistance level, in my opinion. And for me, my friends, if Bitcoin does get rejected here and we do start to trade back down below that $6,000 region, getting back into this range here, we are actually looking at what appears to be a potential bearish ceiling, just as this box up here became a bearish ceiling as well. And take a look at what happened after Bitcoin formed this bearish ceiling, okay? We got rejected there once, then back tested it again, got rejected, and then we lost the floor. Is it possible that something similar like that could happen again right here, right now? I think it's possible. And if it were to look similar to what happened up here, basically we would have our first test now, probably a drop, a retest for a double top, and then if we fail, I mean, that would look exactly like what we saw up here, and what happened up there as well is that you then lost the floor. And my friends, very similar to up here, how we have a multi-year floor, right? You see, multi-year floor, which then turned into a potential new ceiling. We also have a multi-year floor all the way here, dating back to 2017, right? Prior peaks here. Ripped through, back tested, stuck in the bottom. You see how this works, right, ladies and gentlemen? We break through the resistance level, right? All these peaks here, breaks through, and upon back test, it takes the old peaks, creates it into a new support, and then launches. We then back tested that over here again, painting a longer term support trend line for the macro trend. Now, my friends, look at it to a T. Bitcoin absolutely tapped this region once more. And for me, my friends, if we are to back test here again, the problem is if we lose this level, right? If Bitcoin loses that $3,000 range. I mean, for the time being, we've only tested to 3,800. So, I do want to keep optimism here from a bullish perspective as well. But this region here will start to look very similar to these regions that we've purged through twice before now, which then could turn into a potential bearish ceiling if we are to lose it, right? And then starting to look for, potential tops like that. And instead of this being a green potential support region, this could wind up being a red potential resistance ceiling at that point in time. Let's get this crypto. It's almost like the ceilings just keep getting lower, right? As if the pressure keeps pushing down, down, down on the trend, right? And that's what you get in a bear market, my friends. It just is what it is. And it's quite the opposite in a bull trend. Let's actually just draw this here. Perfect, it's green. I just want to show you guys that in a bull trend, it's the opposite, right? You actually get this staircase upwards, right? Where the pressure is just constantly up. You see this, right? Where the old ceilings are now turning into new floors over and over and over and over again, all the way up the trend, right? That, my friends, is an upward staircasing bull market. Then in a bear market, you get exactly the opposite, which is what we're getting now, right? Where you're seeing these ceilings being built, the floors get broken through, the ceiling continues to push further down, right? And that is the exact opposite of a bull market, my friends. So for me right now, it does appear that if we get rejected here at this 7K range, I mean, for me, shorting opportunity may start to look potentially very, very potentially lucrative in my opinion. If I am going to be opening shorts, I will keep you all updated in VIP as I am doing that. For me right now, I'm seeing many people starting to scream for the bottom again, my friends. I just don't necessarily see that the bottom has to be at this point. Sure, it could be. We could look for a potential double bottom, right? And then look to rip up. Keep in mind that the traditional markets right now are in absolute turmoil. Who knows what's going to happen going into Monday's open? If the traditional markets continue to sell off again, maybe we see Bitcoin get pulled down by those markets again. The correlation has been uncanny, my friends. And if we are to actually get a rejection here and plunge back down, I mean, unless we form some sort of serious support here, I mean, it definitely appears that the bearish staircase is essentially building and gaining momentum here, in my opinion, my friends. And if that is in fact the case, I am expecting this price action to get stuck within this region here, right? And if that is the case, this green box with a bottom around 3,000 better hold, my friends. It better hold, because if it doesn't, you guys see, we do have a potential long way down, right? And if we do use our Fibonacci retracements, I just want to show you, my friends, that from this bottom at 3,000 to the top here at 14,000, we do have our Fibonacci 1.618 golden extension, my friends, right there at 1215, 1,215 USD. And that does line up, my friends, with that prior bull market peak and then a consolidation range before ripping through, right? That was actually one of our most large parabolic advances in the bull market back in 2017 after breaking that resistance. So in theory, backtesting that, looking to create that as a new support would and could actually make sense, right? Let's get this crypto. So I mean, right now, as I've shown you, all the fibs here have essentially been touched, right? Except for the full-blown retracement to 3,000. But if that's lost, that is the next fib target, is the 1215 1.618 golden Fibonacci extension target. Let's get this crypto. Okay, so my friends, basically right now, this is a quick update here just to keep you guys, on top of what I'm seeing here in the market. For me right now, I'm still strategizing with this range right here, right now. I am going to be looking for absolutely potentially life-changing trading opportunity all throughout this region here. I've been playing this very cautiously, my friends. I've been sitting on the sidelines right now, awaiting to strike like a cobra out of the grass and get this crypto. Right now, I've already, ladies and gentlemen, so many people have already posted comments telling me, Kirby, I got wrecked. I FOMO'd in up here. I was James at the water cooler. My friends, you know, look at the chart, right? Just when I break it down for you like this in a macro perspective, I hope that you see how bearish this looks, right? But I understand it's difficult because 99% of the videos you watch or, analytical charts that you see posted, they just are always bullish, 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 bullish. You have to understand that, a lot of these people, they're not looking at this from an analytical perspective, really. Their analytical perspective is absolutely clogged by a fundamental love for Bitcoin to go to the moon. And unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, the reason for that is that they know that the views are higher when you just preach that it's going to the moon, because a lot of people that view content on Bitcoin have a very, very small amount invested and are hoping that their pennies turn into millions. It's just a very unrealistic approach. You're never going to get that from me on this channel. This is a realistic trading analysis channel. For me right now, my opinion is that this still looks very bearish here. Could there be a time that I'm going to look to potentially dollar cost average and get in a more investment type position? Sure, that's absolutely possible. Like I've stated, if I am doing that, I will keep you updated with my positions in VIP. But right now, I am going to be looking for trading opportunity all throughout here. I'm not looking to take that trip to Rect City with Average Joe and James at the water cooler. Nah. What I'm doing here right now is looking for high reward, low risk trade setups, whether that's up or down. It doesn't matter to me. I'll go long or I'll go short. Right now, we're still just awaiting this equilibrium to break. We are forming some potential local support right now, also some potential local resistance. I need to see how this develops right here, and then I'm going to be looking to get absolutely aggressive here with my trade setup. So like I've stated, if you're not already in my VIP, that is where I will be posting all of my trade setup ideas, strategy ideas, entries, exits, targets, positions, etc. You name it, I will be posting around the clock there in VIP. If you're not already in my VIP, sheesh, today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from Average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto. And my friends, I really would appreciate a thumbs up here today for the algorithm. It really helps the channel. So if you appreciate this content, I so appreciate you. If you could slap a thumbs up here on this video, hit the subscribe button, tick the little bell, and select all. I do content like this on a daily basis. Like I said, you don't get any fluff and puff, peanut butter garbaggio from me on this channel. It's the realistic way that I see it, no sugarcoating, right? The analysis isn't always going to be correct. It could never be. I don't have a crystal ball, but no one does. And that also goes for the Moon Boys screaming 100K, $1 million a Bitcoin. You realize that these people don't have a crystal ball either, right, ladies and gentlemen? That's just their sentiment. They came up with that opinion. That doesn't mean it's right? You understand? So the thing is that right now, I could care less if Bitcoin goes to 100K or $1 million. If it does, you know I'll be on the long end of it too, because I'll be trading it all along the way. And if it goes down to 1,000 or 1,200, I'll be trading that too. So I don't care how it moves. The dawn is ready to strike like a cobra out of the grass and get this crypto. My friends, I am getting ready to potentially set up some trades right here, right now. I'll keep you updated with all of my entries, exits, targets, positions, take profits, etc. in VIP. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto. And until next time, my friends, the dawn has spoken. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs.